to the world!
So what are you doing?
Editing.
Ooh.
Reading my own.
You made a video?
So I had to delete a part because I messed up, so I had to just delete it. B is blade.
Yeah.
A is back to the key.
Yeah.
And to get to this, it's on the screen transitions on another ball, and here it's called effects.
Cool.
That's all I really know, and how to drag this down.
You're learning.
Yeah. Slowly
cool.
but surely.
Oh, we're following into these footsteps.
This one?
Are you going to show me your vanity choices?
Sure. So I had to go look for the vanity that fit our space, but also had the most storage in it. So I found this company, Foxton Decor, and they make these really beautiful rustic vanities. This is my girl Brienne. I've been dealing with her a lot to customize our vanity. No, this is not sponsored. This is what we're doing. We're going with this one, the Willow. And you know, they do these tops like a wood top. I mean, you can choose to have no tops, so you would put your own on, which is what we're gonna have to do because we have 2 kids in this bathroom. So this is our vanity, but we've ordered a top.
They're all custom, right? Everyone's different.
Well, everyone is made to order, right? So you order it and then they make it.
But it's repurposed wood?
I think it's all reclaimed wood. Yes, where's the details? Upgrade your bathroom with our handcrafted Willow reclaimed vanity. The thin stiles and rails give you maximum storage with this beauty. Handcrafted from solid wood and hand finished, all drawers are fully operational and rest on metal slides. 2 cabinet doors open and have space for storage and plumbing. Yeah, so it's all reclaimed wood, right? Solid, beautiful, reclaimed wood. The wood may contain old nail holes and natural cracks, which add to the natural beauty and display of the old age wood. Some people were really concerned about the fact that you bought a house without me, but obviously I had to sign all the documents and be a part of the purchase. So it's not like you bought a house behind my back. I knew that it was happening. I was aware. Blue actually took an hour-long video so that I could see. I have to be honest, I did not. I skimmed through that video. I did not. I was in the middle of shooting.
I spent so much time making that video, loading it, trying to get it to you, and you skimmed through it?
An hour. I needed an hour to sit through that.
You know how many hours I spent at that house going through everything with the inspector? And
yeah.
How dare you? I'm never. Next house, you're on your own.
I was in the middle of producing and shooting a movie. An hour of sitting and watching, and there would be chunks in that video where the camera would be pointed down to the floor and you'd be having a conversation with the inspector and be like, for 3 minutes I'm just looking at the floor listening to you and the home inspector.
You know, there's probably valuable information in that conversation that you should have listened to. So when something pops up and you say, I didn't know that, I'm gonna say, go watch your video. Today's the day that I'm going to tear up the floors in 2 of the bedrooms in our new home. They are some type of manufactured Pergo type floors. They're actually not terrible floors, but unfortunately the previous owners had a litter of kittens that were in the closet. The room also smells like cigarette smoke. Upon viewing the house, I didn't smell it, but now I smell it. And there also looks like there is some damage on the floor, which is probably where the urine smell is coming from. The transitions from the bedrooms into the hallway are really poorly done. It is a smaller home. It is a darker home, so we want to go lighter on the floors to brighten up the space. but also just get rid of the old, get rid of the smell, get rid of the dirt, the grime, and kind of start over on the foundation. So that's what I'm taking on today. We're gonna throw some primer down on the floor to seal it all up. We have some very expensive primer that I wasn't really planning on going for, but the guy at the hardware store convinced me that this is the product to cover up the smell, seal all that potentially bad stuff to the ground, put a nice layer between us and that. This will be our 4th home that we've roof renovated, and we do the majority of work ourselves. There are some things we hire out, and sometimes it's just easier to do. Drywall being one of them. It is just easier to pay somebody to do drywall because it is a miserable job. I really enjoy tiling, doing floors, so those type of things we're gonna do, but as we get further into it, if the job gets to be a little more, a little heavier than we expect, then we'll probably bring in some help. But right now, it is all us. Come with me, let's do some floors. Oh man, now that I've joked torn up all the floors, this is the part that I wish Matt was here for. Helping me pile up the floors and carrying them out of the house. So I'm looking at 500 square feet of hardwood floors I gotta carry out. My job today is done. I have removed the floor. My back be broken no more. Matt's gonna come in and do some primering of the floor so we can hold all that nastiness down, cover up the smell, kill any mildew, kill anything that's bad in the floors. And then I think that if we're successful in eliminating the smell on this side of the house, we might just go on the other side of the house. This guy, chewing his cud in my ear already. I can hear you coming down the hallway. I'll take some of that.
That is so much, that's the whole thing of my jeans. That's so much.
You were responsible for lunch today.
I made you lunch.
You made me a sandwich.
I forgot to put the rest. Finish what you were saying.
Right, your chase. I'm done. I was bragging about how well you're going to come in here and prime the floor.
First time.
Who's right outside?
Yes. No, she got to finish her reading book. So now, my job, oh my goodness, my job is to come in with a primer that's designed specifically to get odors out, like animal pee and cigarette smoke. Okie dokie. My turn. Alrighty. So Blue's got these rooms prepped for me to start priming. Like I said, this is the product I'm using. Zinsser Odor Killing Primer. Great for stuff. But see, animal and cigarette smoke. It's hard to operate if you ever do this. Alright, but I'll show you guys the room. Beautiful lamp. What do you call this? Little lamp. Flooring. I got new painting whites. And I'm gonna start just doing these floors. So hopefully we can get the smell out of here. Boom shakalaka. Alright, well, first room is done. I got on this primer. It's actually like, if you want a blue floor, it'd be kind of cool. I mean, it's gonna dry clear, but still. You just can't really tell on camera, but it's blue. But it smells better. Let's see if it continues to. In here it smells fresh. And then you come out here and the animal smell comes back. So now, let's move on to room number 2. 2 rooms done. 2 rooms, not 1, but 2. This one dried nice and clear. This one's still in the process of drying. In the hallway, I just painted. Well, of course, with any new home is 100,000,000 different things to come up and figure out. I think you're trying to stand, look taller than me right now.
No, I'm not. If I was doing that, I'd do this.
You're just standing up like this. Look tall.
Listen,
Look tall.
I feel good about this week. I think we worked really hard.
Do you?
And I feel like we got a lot of the grime out. And I feel like it still stinks a little bit.
It's still
stinky.
There's still some stink. We got.
It's a different kind of stink now, though.
Well,
It's not animal stink.
there's still some animal stink.
But the floor is sticky.
It is.
It's going to be
Definitely tacky.
good for any kind of work that we do on the walls. It's really going to help that drywall stick to the floor.
Ugh.
Yeah.
We gotta cover these. We still have a lot of things to figure out. But yeah, most of the smell is gone. We still have to figure out getting rid of the rest.
Do you think it's going to feel like home? That's the most important thing.
You know, I was thinking about this, like so far, and I guess it's just because we haven't moved in yet, but it doesn't really feel like our home yet, or like our house.
Of course not.
Normally by this point we would have started to the move-in process.
Yeah, but this is a very different. Like we're not rushed to move in.
Right.
We have some time to do this work, which I'm thankful for. That we don't have to live in this space. What? Could you imagine living in here?
No, not at all.
No way. I would put up tents outside.
It was not an option with this house.
No.
There was because of the animal situation that was here before us. We opened a lot of cans of worms, and we're just gonna keep moving forward.
One day at a time.
One day at a time. Peace, Laura. Bye.